Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So, into the previous video, we looked upon that how we could actually make up the test file, and other than that, we as well looked upon that how are the tests written inside that, right? So, into today's particular video, we are gonna do out the practical for these two things. Okay. So the IDE that I am gonna use up here is the PyCharm IDE. Okay, now one second, I'm so sorry. So I really do not have any of the cases in that this ID is compulsory or that. So in that, no issues like that. Simply the IDE which you actually use, and you have the good hands-on onto that respective IDE, you could use that out. Okay. So great going here. So now these are different projects which I'm having. What I would do, I would make up okay, right under this. Let me put up like this, and let me do up the right click on here. Let me do the right click. Okay. Now into that right click, here we'll be getting up some options. Now, generally what we do, we make up a directory, and inside that respective directory, we make out our test files. Okay, now that's the correct method which we use out. So while making the directory and storing up the files, that I would not be covering up here, because I'm going to let you know a very simple method for writing up the test. Okay, a very basic implementation. So onto that, I'm simply making up a Python file. Now the name convention, I did already told you that it's compulsory for you to either give the name as asterisk underscore test or test underscore asterisk. Now these two are the like ways in which you could give up the name. Other than this, nothing would be actually like used up here. So I'm gonna give that as test underscore demo1, my file name, and hit out enter. So my Python file has been made up for me right here under this particular under this particular like I would say the file which is test underscore demo1.py. Okay, now that's good. Now forward, what I need to do here is that I need to write up my respective code. I need to write up my respective test for this particular file. Okay, so now onto that, what I need to go ahead with is I need to write up my files. Into that particular case, I am simply gonna make up a function for me diff. Okay, and I would name up my function as test underscore one. Put up the brackets, get done. Okay, now right here, whatever you want to do, you could do, but one condition would be that is assert. Assert will be used up. Okay, assert is I told you that it's a type of keyword which is used up in case of if and else, that we have this right here in, and that's used in the whenever you're writing up your test. So in that case it is used. So I could write up assert 2 multiplication 6 is equal to 12 and double equal to. Fine, this is one of my conditions which I had put up. Now in that case, what was the first test case I did put up? If that is true, so it will show that one test case, for that it will show success, and for whatever test cases it's wrong, it will show the failure. Okay, so that is how it's actually gonna be. Fine. Next here goes next, it's test underscore 2. Okay, put up the bracket like this. One second. Put up the bracket like this and put up the colon, get down. Now here let's say I put up assert, and that's 45 minus 12 is equal to 20, and that's double equal to. Right, so let's say this is my second condition which I did put up here for this particular thing. Right, now these are my two test cases, let's say, which I did put up. Now this is all which I wanted to put up onto the respective file. So I made up my first function test1, and there I simply put out my condition 2 multiplied by 6 is equal to 12. And yeah, we know that this condition is respective condition is absolutely true, right? Into my second test case, I wrote test underscore 2 as my function name, and into that I did put up assert, and into that I did put up 45 minus 12 is equal to 20. Now we know that this respective one is wrong, right? What are the values which we had given actually here? These are completely wrong, so they won't work out here. Now I need to run this out. I need to run out this respective test case. So how do we do that into the PyCharm? So in the PyCharm downside in this between, you have an option that's terminal. Okay, click on that respective terminal. Right, now into this terminal you have a file in which you have actually like done and saved up your file. Okay, so for now it's here Python project. Okay, and actually let me do out one simple thing. Let me take this to, one second, let me take this to above control and let me make up a new file here into the same folder in which I am having up the access for this. So I'll be making up here the test underscore demo 1, right? And whatever I did, I cancel. And whatever I did have out to here, control A and control C, I'm gonna paste that up right here onto this particular file. Now it's very good to go from my side. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna write up the command which will help me to run out this respective test file. So you need to write up here PyTest, and when you are giving and here you simply need to write up test underscore demo 1. Okay, test underscore demo 1. This is what is actually required here. Okay, I did hit enter, but in that case right now let's see that what's gonna happen. I guess I just messed up one simple thing. So let's see that what is, yeah, it will show that no directory found up of this respective name, because yeah, that's completely true. I told I just messed up one simple thing. So I need to write up here the PyTest, and after that I need to write up dash v. Okay, then you write up your file name, which is test underscore demo 1. It's .py. Right now this is how it's actually gonna be, and yes, now it's run. Let me show you that how everything is looking up here. So see, first of all, the command was to write a PyTest. Now why did I use up this dash v? So this dash v is used whenever you are having up a test case, sorry, whenever you are having a file and you want one single file only to be done up, okay? So in that case you use up this dash v, and in front of that you put up your file name. So for me it's test underscore demo 1.py. Do not forget to put up this extension, that is .py as well. So see what it showed. It showed me that it collected 2 items. So it means that in this file of mine that was test underscore demo 1.py, we were having in total 2 items. So the test underscore 1 is passed. So test underscore 1 function is passed, and test underscore 2 is failed here. Okay. Now let's check about the failures. It will show you about the failures. So test underscore 2 has been failed. So into that you wrote up that 45 minus 12 is equal to 20. So you were writing that 33 is equal to 20, but this is completely false. Now whenever you have written up a condition and that respective is wrong, so it's gonna give you out the assertion error. Okay, you do use of the assert function, right? So whenever it's gonna give you the whenever your test case is not passed, means whenever your test case is failed, so in that case it's gonna give you the assertion error. Okay, and that the test failed was in the file which is test underscore 1 demo 1.py. This was the file in which the test case failed. The name of the test case was test underscore 2. Fine, and the test was that is 33 equal to 20. So at last it is showing that one is being failed and one is being passed. Okay, this is how it's actually showing up. Now I would do up one simple thing here and I would make this as correct. Let me put it as correct. 20 is equal to 20. Okay. Again, I would go onto my terminal and run up the command. So that's pytest dash v, and it's test underscore demo 1.py, and hit out enter. Now have out a look at what it gave me. It again collected up 2 items from there, and it showed me that test underscore 1 is passed and test underscore 2 is as well passed. So you have 2 passed test cases right here into your particular file into which you have written out. So both of the test cases have been passed. And now let's say I make up both of them as wrong. Okay, and this is 21. So now you could as well have a look at what's gonna happen up. Again, I had to write up my command. That's, let me check it out. Yeah, it's pytest dash v, and further we are having up the file name, that's test underscore demo 1.py. I hit okay, d I wrote up wrong. I'm so sorry for that. I need to again write it out. Pytest dash v, and it's test underscore demo 1.py, and hit out enter. Now have a look and see what it showed us as output. So 1 second, let me go above. Right, so it again collected 2 items and both of those were failed. This one is as well failed and this test underscore 2 is as well failed. So for the test one, what was the condition? It was 12 is equal to 20. So no, it's not the same. So it gave me the failure of that case, and here we are getting up the assertion error. For the down one as well, we have 20 is equal to 21. So yes, this is as well false. It's not correct. So again, I get up the assertion error, right? And a short summary info that both of these test cases have been failed, which is test 1 and test 2, and which were in your file, which is test underscore demo 1.p1. Two failed cases, right? So I would just now close this out right here. Fine. So I hope that you got up a very clear idea that how we write up a very basic test and how we just run out that respective test. What's the command? Okay. Now further we are having many more things to go ahead, so I'll be covering them in the further videos, right? This is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.